take a look at this. It is drilling beautifully. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Survive, the Star Systems Tour and Space Engineers. Today, we're heading back in our little auto miner as we're heading back towards what I've been working on to help kind of speed up the construction of our base so that we can actually start exploring. So hopefully we can then start building a little ship to go to the moon to grab some gold and silver, and also start doing like going towards the whatchamacallit, doing some of the neutral bases, going into their safe zone, start doing some contracts and stuff like that. So as we're heading back, you'll see been a little busy. We'll go over it as we get there, but I just want to put it out there. If you like the video thus far, or you enjoy what's going on, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and slide that notification bell to receive more weekly content on this channel regarding this or any other video we decide to post. And also, I stream over on Twitch. Links down in the description below. The week that this is coming out, I will not be streaming because I'm be doing a move. So, but other than that, I stream weekly. I stream Space Engineers every Friday. So come on out, just have a chill time building and trying not to die from evil AI. So anyway, let's get back to how much is in here. I still just took stone for the most part. No, that's fine. About to get a whole lot more. So let's bring my HUD back up and get out of there. Yeah, I was upside down. But what do you got going on, Jay? I worked on another wind farm. I blueprinted, or I did the measurements for that little solar tower I was talking about. So eventually, we'll start doing a a projection and getting the nanobots to build out the pipeline up here for the base of the solar tower. Because I would like most of it, at least the connection part to the base, to be connected underground. Kind of like how some places you have underground wiring without me having to dig everywhere. I could do that, or we could take advantage of nanobots, which I plan on doing. This is going to be like one of like a giant carport area or sorts. We got the concrete as the floor. Concrete would be the main floor of the garage. Get a little cargo access here. These are half blocks. Just a way to kind of break up the levelness, or to give it like a certain level of depth. And then I don't know what's going here. Probably nothing. Probably just be a ramp. But here, all of this will not stay here. I want to move all of this down here. How you gonna do that? We're gonna use the drill system that's paired with this to drill exact outlines of what we want. And we'll go over that in a bit. But this is gonna be kind of like a small cargo, or no, not small cargo, small hangar area for some of our flyers. Probably even have the like a little disposable drone over here, and may put like a either hangar tight, airtight hangar doors or something like that, so you can just fly straight up and go into combat. But here, this is gonna be the road on and off, and see, it's quite smooth. So this is gonna be one in and out for rovers and some of the flying ones. Oh, go dig some more. Thank you. But all of this right here will be filled in with concrete. I probably put another post in the middle. I probably put another one here and here. They're trying to give it the feel, the actual feel of structural integrity. But as we're digging down there, probably do like a small like hydrogen room and some other stuff like that. Because we even want a tank or two to fill up a little miner that's gonna go out in space. But the true hydrogen rig would be down on the ice lake. So we kind of have three bases. This is gonna be main base. That's gonna turn into like a pub, like a bar of some sorts. Because probably add like the distillery and stuff like that. So we can have some drinks, have some fancy meals and stuff like that. So we go over there to eat. And then on Ice Lake, we will have all the fuel we'll ever need. So that's the plan thus far. Let's see, we got the solar tower that we got to pipe in. I gotta fill in all this concrete. Probably add another building repair. Probably two. And I'll only use them to build. Once they're done with their purpose, I'm getting rid of them. Not getting rid of them in the game, but I don't need them anymore. His only purpose is to help me quickly weld all this stuff, or else it'll take hours. And I mean hours. It took me a while to figure out what I want to do with this. And I think this came out pretty nicely. So let me go ahead and get situated, and we'll get on with the drill and some building. Maybe even work on the base part of what our drill ship will be. Let's go. All right, guys. It's the morning, and I've been busy. I'm trying to do the last a bit of adjustments. Bring it up. Another one. And then I'll go over what this does. -32. It'll work. I wanted to be slightly above to make sure I get everything in between. This is the drill system, which is the buddy, or made by the same modder that made the build and repair. So I have this show area on so I can see exactly where I want to drill. And I slightly want to go into this part. So it's like 50. The height is 50. The depth. Why am I going to guess it? Why am I guessing? Let's just show you. I'll go over the other stuff in a second. Yeah, the depth is 35. That's from like the front to the back to where I say it's gonna go intersect with the garage a bit underneath. The height is gonna be 50. That's kind of how tall the shaft is gonna be. So it will easily fit everything that we're doing, that we want to do. And then the width is 35 from that point where my cursor is to the other side. That's basically how wide I made the platform to begin with. It's actually a little shorter because I'm getting it to cut so that way the block is set into the ground, and then had to offset everything so that it fits into a range. Damn, Pam is being annoying, but this has a couple different modes. It has collect, drill, and fill. Drill, simply what it means. Anything within that field, it will drill it. if you only want it to collect certain things, you, set it to collect. So if it's over like a stone and like uh gold deposit, you can set it to just collect gold if you want, and then you just go take it to collect, and then disable stone, so it would only collect gold. But it'll collect the gold first, because that's where it's set into priority. But if you just only want it to do one thing, you can. But I'm only gonna use this to help build out nice, even walls from underground bases. That's it. And then fill, it will fill in the rock if you want to fill in rock. So I'm gonna leave it on drill and turn off that. And I'll let it get to work. It's gonna quickly fill up our cargo containers. And let me go ahead and turn these guys on. I need to change some of these ranges so that, like this one, I'm gonna change this to its building all the way over there first. So let's see. Can we go in the spectator cam? Here we are. Ah, we're upside down. Kind of. Is that the wrong one? Ah, this is the one we want. Ooh. Let's slow that down. And as you can see, let me rotate properly. It's just collecting everything in that little grid pattern that you saw. It's just collecting everything until it's full. It's probably going to still collecting until it's full, but oh, you can see part of it from here. Oh, that was my hole. I started doing that. Then that's changed my mind. So we're gonna let that do its thing. And then I'll come up with a decent design for what a little expedition ship would look like. See you in a few. Alright guys, welcome back. We got a little bit of a expedition mining ship. Taking a gun with us in case we run into trouble. Put quite a bit of small atmosome on here. Hopefully to get so I don't use up most of the hydrogen getting out into space. Or at least until we hit the 6,000 mark. And then we switch to burn. As I mentioned at the beginning of the series, I was using, if I didn't, I meant to, hydrogen thrusters to have efficiencies. So they kind of work a little bit better than the vanilla hydrogen thrusters. But I've never used the level 1s. So let's see how they work. The level 2s, they work great. Haven't tried the level 3s. Haven't had a need to. But we may experiment with that. But I can't make anything above a level 1 because I need silver. So silver and gold is what we need. And then kind of leaving like little spaces in here. So we're gonna stick some 1x1 jump drives in here. Yes, I said jump drives. So we're not taking forever getting to the moon and stuff. So that's the goal. I'm only gonna use one large cargo container. It's the same as this small. And I think 46 liters is enough. to do everything we need to do. And maybe after we make this one trip to the moon, fill up, come back, and do some other stuff, we can either scrap this one or rebuild it to do longer hauls. Ow. What I mean by that is add an O2 tank so I don't have to worry about filling up with bottles. And either that, or if we get enough to make a large grid jump drive, we'll make a large grid ship that can transport this inside of it. Inside, on the outside, doesn't matter. As long as it can transport it. My words are not working today. But the only other thing I really need to add to this is landing gears. Just to be on the safe side. So if something happens, it will lock to the ground first before it breaks anything. Like I could use wheels, but that requires me to make it extra wide and add more drills. And I kind of want to keep the profile kind of small. So we're gonna go with landing gear. Alright, I wanted to build this in peace without these going off. So let's go and turn these back on. Actually, before we do that, take a look at this. It is drilling beautifully. All of this would be part of the base. And it's nowhere near done. Let's see how much stone it collected. I almost hit my head. Oh, batteries on this wall. Those are anyway. Let's go to here. $3K stone. That's just in this container. And then a 90. That one's full. That one's full. Oh, yes. I should actually turn this off for now. And this. I know it just got back. But there's almost nothing for it to do right now. Because it needs to finish processing all that stone. So I'll let it do that. Oh, I forgot the other thing I came over here for. Let's turn these back on. And I think 2, I want you to smallest grid first. So we're gonna let this build up. Hopefully be done by morning. And then we fill it up with ice. Next stop, the moon. Wherever it is. I think it's on the other side of the planet. Damn it. But eventually, once we get enough to make a large grid ship, we'll make a base on the moon. Probably near a couple ore deposits. And yeah, near a couple deposits. Preferably near one of the caps. Near one of the poles. So it's always sunny. So we can take advantage of a solar tower getting fully charged. But that won't be our main base in space. I think our main base in space should be our capital ship. But on each planet, we'll have processing bays for collecting and processing said material. So all we have to do is go to each location, pick up the gold and silver, pick up the platinum, pick up the uranium at each little station. Probably even make another fueling spot on Europa, the ice moon. It's a perfect spot because it's nothing but ice. Not really nothing. There's other stuff there. Just ice is its main commodity. So don't think that the processing bay we have down there is gonna be big. No, it's the one on Europa. I think it's that little speck right there. Yeah, you will be very do very nicely. But before we put one there, we need to get to the alien planet, which is there to to get uranium to to fuel our shields. And I got two small hydrogen tanks and one large. The two small are gonna be set to stockpile only. They'll only be used as reserves, nothing else. So if for some odd reason we run out in the main tank, we got backup. That's presently building the batteries. That's usually the first thing I do. They have its own function. All right. Well, let's just continue. I think that's it for our initial plans, but we will either before or during. We may go on a couple pirating expedition. Not 100% sure, but I'll see you when it's there, and hopefully this thing is just done. Words. Welcome back. It's a beautiful new morning, and the nanobots have been busy. They have. I'll just show you. We're almost there. Probably gonna do like a rotor type door for the garage. And I'll just put it right here. Yeah, but this is gonna be like the grand entrance. So if we have anything big driving through, not even big, or just long and, and awkward, they'll be able to get in pretty well. But I do like the sound of this. It doesn't sound like all clangy, like the or not as clangy because the steel plates, they sound louder. But I do like how this is coming together. Eventually, once we get like drones and whatnot, there will be connectors in the ground for each individual unit per se. But at the moment, we just leave it as a blank canvas. Our little space miner is ready for its first, almost ready for its first expedition. But we will say that for next time. We will test flight with the Atmos, fill up its hydrogen, and that's about it. And then get ready to either get ready or just head off into space. My words are not coming out very well today, but they never do. But let's turn this back on because we did I added some more refineries, some basic refineries, and some assemblers to kind of help out to keep up with the load that I was trying to work on. But I think we're gonna leave the episode here, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one, either next video or next stream. Until then, take it easy.